Check, check. Check, check.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Vieira with a definite foul there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Neymar. It's been slipped through. Chance for a shot!
Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Adams. McAllister. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And the keeper takes decisive action. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Oh, easy pickings there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
McAllister. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Alexander-Arnold, ready to try one.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Going for goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Alexander-Arnold certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Neymar going after that. Now it's Olise. Alexander-Arnold. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And it's Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still goalless. Rodri going forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Cross to the back post. And he was alert to it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's gone for goal. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it.
Tries from a long way out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! And we have liftoff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 24.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a sharp pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out wide. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Tries from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. He leaps for it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So their fourth corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Looking for option. That is Stuta! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Oh, it's come loose. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Hernandez crosses.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Arsenal leading by one at the break.
Smoking is only allowed
on the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Substitution.
The second period is underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker.
Getting up there! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri. And here's Neymar. And that is out of play. Van Dijk gets it away. And they're quick to get it back. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Lovely feet. And that was very necessary. Now it's Haaland. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Pedri is onto this. Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And no, just off target. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looking to play him in. An instinctive... Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Valverde. Olise. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. For Olise. Adams. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. All the way back. That's a good ball out wide. Hernandez gets a foot in here. Pedri. McAllister. And Adams. Pedri. Valverde. Olise makes a dash for it. Desai producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Valverde. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. They get a throw in. And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post! Valverde gives it back. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe. That's going across goal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's made its way to him. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great challenge, time to perfection. Pedri. Olise. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Pedri. And here's Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Valverde. Showing good feet. Pedri. And that'll be the end of that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
And now the breakaway. Threads one in. He's onside. And he's... Shevchenko! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Shoots! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
Shot a goal! Goal! Palmeiras! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Stood up well to him there. Tries to play it through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Now it's Messi.
Caicedo gets across to intercept that.
Marquinhos.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
McAllister. Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold to McAllister. It's a throw-in. Pedri. Neymar. Valverde. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Cafu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Pedri. For Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He steps in, and that's the end of that. McAllister. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. McAllister looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McAllister. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's Valverde. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's superb.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Nicely shaped cross. Silvestre. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Adams cuts out the pass. McAllister. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Silvestre. That's it, 45 minutes up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And we come to you now.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. He is through here. Cross needs to be good. Goes for a shot! Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now he's got space here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Swings it across. De Gea claims it. Safe hands.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And Van Nistelrooy! So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Gabriel. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And Gabriel. McAllister. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Shevchenko wants to run onto this. Crunching tackle. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Hazard. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Messi. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Hazard. Mbappe. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Showing good feet. And it's Hernandez. Might be danger here. Oh, that's neat. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Messi. Number 10,
Van Nistelrooy
Mbappe.
is onto it in a flash.
Coming on the field,
McAllister.
number 18, Olise. Number 12,
McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Palmeiras clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's forced to go back. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
That's a shade optimistic.
Palmeiras really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That has been cut short. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Olise. Thinks about the shot. And a header! And that's a tiny finish. They have stolen level at the last. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Olise, can he get onto this? And this is Van Basten. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace.
He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Bernardo Silva. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta makes the interception. Scholes. Now it's Pato.
Well, they could break here.
And here's Scholes.
Guardiola.
And here's Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
McAllister. Messi. This is a promising build-up. And this is Neymar. And he's got the beating of his... Neymar! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
McAllister and Adams. Pedri. Guardiola wins the duel this time.
Very nicely done.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice sequence of passes, this. And this is Pato. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pedri. Quality ball. Neymar. And it's Pedri. And it's Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Hernandez. It's Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide.
He is through here. Great chance!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a look up and delivers. And that has been knocked clear. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. McAllister. That's good running with the ball. Space for him to turn and look. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri. Mbappe.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Now this could be a chance. Scholes really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Messi. Looking to play him in. Messi. And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And that has been cleared. Fortuna Sittard are looking to go forward now. Scholes. And it's Bernardo Silva. And he's picked it up out wide. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Played with speed from back to front. Scholes. And here's Messi. And that is the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Arsenal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
Gets us going once more.
Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Hernandez.
Adriano.
Edmilson. Scholes. Scholes! Scholes! A princely strike! About as smooth as it gets. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Fortuna Sittard cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. Big chance, corner. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yep.
Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Neymar. Pedri. Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Valverde. And this is Messi. He's got away. And it's been hooked away. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Bernardo Silva does well to get it back. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Adriano for Messi. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
McAllister. Now it's Pedri. Hernandez. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is
Guardiola.
number 11.
And it's Ed
Dani
Nielsen.
Olmo.
Nesta. Scholes.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red.
Arsenal
Substitution
are
on the
down to
field.
10 men.
Number
Well,
21,
what goes through a player's
Ed
head
Nielsen.
at times like that is a
Coming on
mystery to me.
replace him is
Now it's Messi.
number 6,
And this is Neymar.
Conte.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Gabriel. And Adams. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Gabriel cuts it out. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Gabriel.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Messi. Valverde looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Neymar. And it's Pedri.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi looking to add to his goal. Valverde. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Pedri tries to pass it through.
It's Neymar! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Adams. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he plays one through. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Adriano. Valverde gets a foot in here. Four extra minutes added on. Gabriel proves too strong.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
He's in plenty of space here. That's put pay to the danger. Dani Olmo. Scholes. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Adams. Gabriel. And Adams.
And that's it. Arsenal are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty.